Secretary General of the BayernMUN 2024, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our video about the BayernMUN 2024.
This is day one, so we started today with all the actual setup. We've been planning for about 6 months, 8 months. We started in August. We have a secretariat, which is in our case Sarah Wächtler and Felix Gensecke, who were in charge of the organization prior to the conference. They're also in charge of the conference itself.
Now today we are here in the beautiful city of Nürnberg. Nürnberg is also called the City of Peace and Human Rights. Our dear Lord Mayor, as well as a representative of the Friedrich-Alexander-Universität Erlangen-Nürnberg, joined us at this conference for the opening ceremony to speak out about the importance of Multi-United Nations, about youth participation here in the city of Nürnberg with its rich history.
Man hat einen Oberbürgermeister, meine Damen und Herren, die Ehre, von den Vereinten Nationen sprechen zu dürfen. Und genau deshalb habe ich sofort zugesagt, wie die Einladung gekommen ist, und wir unterstützen schon seit Jahren genau diese Organisation, die so eine tolle Veranstaltung auch auf die Beine stellt. Das ist für mich eine ganz, ganz große Ehre, dass MUN das sich immer zur Aufgabe macht, hier eine große Gruppe der Zukunft zusammenzusammeln, und heute hier auf der Burg, und ich glaube, die Themen, die Sie besprechen werden in Ihrer großen Sitzung, das sind die Themen auch mit der Zukunft, die wir ernst nehmen müssen. Wenn es um Menschenrechte geht, wenn es um Fake News geht, wenn es um die Thematik der Nachrichtenlage geht.
We also had a panel discussion covering the topic of the impacts of journalism, fake news and deepfakes on human rights and society with 4 different panelists and a moderator, Katrin Brunner.
Especially in conflict zones, then the massive mistrust against journalism that is also sometimes a political tool if we think about Trump, for instance.
I can add to that. I mean, a lot of people we experience at shows, a lot of people turn off. They don't want to hear any more news because they're all negative.
Personally,
Timothy.
what do you like the most about the conference?
My committee partner, first of all. Second of all, the cooperation that other member states are doing. Like for example, I didn't expect a lot of delegations to come up and join our working paper, because initially we were a very small team, but then it grew and grew and grew, so we're kind of happy.
I think what I like the most about the conference is the challenging nature, that your ideas get to be put on the spotlight, but if they're good, then they really make it to the end, and there's a thrilling feeling when you have this working together and actually coming to a general conclusion.
Yes, and finally the resolution getting adopted.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah, recommend it.
We recognize that fighting financial resources of terrorist groups is of utmost importance. But it shouldn't distract from more direct forms of counterterrorism.
Oh, I love the freedom that we have here. I love how every single delegate, no matter how small they are, can be represented equally. And I like how all the small delegations are working with all the big delegations, and it's actually like United Nations, you know, everyone's just working together. Me as a delegate of Russia, I work together with the delegate of Ukraine regarding human rights issues, and that's not something that you would see in the normal world.
Lives are taken away in a fraction of a second. This is the sad reality of such terrorist attacks. Let's honor the memories of those lost by turning our grief into action.
Honourable Chair, the delegation of Iran would like to make use of its right of reply.
Points of motions on the floor.
Thank you. Motion to close BayernMUN 2024.
This motion is in order. I adjourn this year's BayernMUN until BayernMUN 2025.
If we sparked your interest, you can just register by the end of this year, so by the end of 2024, for the next BayernMUN, which will happen in the spring of 2025. For registering, just go to our website. We have a dedicated website, BayernMUN.org, where you can find all about the information about the background, as well as the registering information about the next year's conference.